Sometimes you just have to decide that today is going to be special. So today is Halloween, and I have tons of nostalgia about growing up and celebrating Halloween, trick-or-treating, even the days leading up to Halloween, watching TV, the Charlie Brown and Garfield Halloween specials. And there's just something really magical about being a kid and celebrating Halloween and the days leading up to Halloween. And then when you get to be a grown up, things change and we can have this nostalgia for times past. And it can be really easy to get stuck there and just so today's Halloween. It's not going to be the same as when I was a kid. It just isn't. So what do we do with that? Well, I've had to do this with Halloween, Christmas, um, sometimes birthdays. And it's where you just have to decide that today is going to be special. And first, before you, at least for me anyways, sometimes I'm tempted to just stuff down painful emotions or pretend they're not there. And then of course they pop up and things get weird. Those emotions come out in some form. So I've learned to, if I'm feeling sad or angry, to acknowledge it and to even just let myself be sad or angry about whatever I'm upset about. So, if for you it's Halloween or your birthday or some other holiday and things aren't the way they used to always be, or you're thinking about your childhood, you may have really special memories about holidays or birthdays growing up, that it's okay and even really, really helpful to let yourself acknowledge, if you have to say it to someone else or writing down in a journal, or just to yourself, that I miss such and such about Halloween or birthdays or holidays. Write it down or get it out, acknowledge it really specifically, even if it's just in your own thoughts. And it can be really, of course, it's not fun to feel sad or angry feelings, but I'm telling you, at least for me, it really helps to remember those things because they need to be acknowledged in order to move through them onto the next thing. And the next thing can be really special even though things aren't the way they used to be. So again, for example, today is Halloween. So I've decided that Halloween is going to be special, even though it's not anything at all being celebrated like it was when I was a kid. Just due to circumstances and not bad circumstances, just growing up and being an adult and it's just things are different. And so, but here's the thing, I can just stay sad and be like, it's not what it used to be. It's just going to be another day. Instead of doing that, I can acknowledge what I miss and then decide it is going to be special. And it's okay for it to be special in a different way than it was before. So even if it's just really small things, maybe no one else will notice. So today, I started a new tradition a couple of years ago where I bought some Halloween leggings from my friend who sells leggings, different themed leggings. So I found some super cute, I'm looking down because I'm looking at them right now. They're so cute. Halloween themed leggings. So I'm wearing that with I've got my black shirt. And so that's my first tradition that I started a couple of years ago. Is it's Halloween, I'm wearing my Halloween leggings. And we live in a place that doesn't get trick-or-treaters. And so I won't even be having that part of it. So I've decided Halloween is going to be special because that's going to be the day I wear the Halloween leggings. And another cool thing is it's very close to my husband's birthday. So Halloween night has now become the night that I get his, birthday treats ready, the food that he wants, and gonna put up decorations. And so that is deciding to make it special, even though it's not anything like childhood and all the festivities. And but I can still actually go online or find things on TV that are like Halloween specials and have them on in the background while I do these things. Oh, and I'm also going to drink, what do we have? Pumpkin spice chai. So I'm going to be drinking pumpkin spice chai. And oh, the other thing I've been doing is deciding to try as best as I can to match the books on my TBR, to be read book pile. I've been trying to match them with the seasons. So I had some books that were fall themed, and so I was going to do a video about that, but long story short, that video is not going to be able to happen in time, obviously, for Halloween since it's today. But maybe next week I will do a video about the books that I read that were fitting with the fall cozy vibes. So I decided that's going to be another thing that's special about different seasons, is trying to match up the books that I'm reading with the seasons. So for another example, for your birthday, so I took an example from my mom, who's probably watching. Hello. I can't remember which birthday it was, but you had a birthday that you decided to reach out to other people on your birthday, which I thought was so cool. And so 3 years ago, I think it was, on my 40th, it was, a time where people were not going to be people were not going to be able to be around each other. And so I just decided ahead of time, my 40th, typically you think of it being like a big celebration or a big deal, but I knew it was going to have to be like a cozy at home quarantine birthday. And so I decided to follow my mom's example. And I don't know that oh yeah, I did reach out to other people, but it was because my husband did something really sweet and he reached out to other people to write me letters for my 40th birthday. So I had all these letters from people and notes from people to read on my 40th birthday. And so I spent my 40th birthday at home on the couch, reading these special notes. And then I would contact people either through Facebook or email or texting and saying like, thank you so much for the special note. And it led to all these really nice interactions with people. So it's just like, it takes deciding that today is going to be special. And I had to do that with Christmases. Maybe I'll do a video about that when it's closer to Christmas season. But I wanted to just encourage anybody out there who is feeling nostalgic about times past, or maybe you've had a huge change in your life and special days don't feel the same anymore, or yeah, just for whatever reason, if you're needing a day to be special, I just want to encourage you to maybe think about ways that you can just decide it's going to be special and I'm going to make it special. And also just know it's also okay to feel those feelings of sadness and missing how things used to be while you're also making new traditions. And that's totally normal. It comes with the territory. And so this even happens with change, whether it is good change, like pleasant change, or unpleasant change. No matter how the change has come into your life, change can be hard. And so making new traditions can be difficult. So let yourself feel honest with be honest with yourself about missing how things used to be. Excuse me. But then don't stay there. Think of ways that like you can decide to make it special. So I hope you have a special Halloween or a special, I don't know, Monday. If you're watching this on a Monday, Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Just make today special.